Welcome to another episode of What the Heck Did You Do This Weekend? We're going to start off with our kitty. Kitty's a rescued cat. He's one of the cats found under the car in the driveway. Little kittens. And we have a lot of those things happening when we were a younger family. The kids would say, "Can we have it?" And how can you say no? Next thing you know, there's kittens being born in the house. So this is Git. And he's the last of the rescues. Kids are all grown up now, at least for now. So, if you haven't been following me, this is What the Heck Did You Do This Weekend? And we're going to just come around and start at the usual place. I highly encourage you to start, look back to the first video and watch the growth. In the first video, first of all, there were no transplanted Rosa Sharons there, and these guys were all sleeping in the ground. Okay, these are hostas, and I want to show you what the heck we did 2 weeks ago. I took this fence down with the cooperation and understanding between me and my awesome new neighbors, a lovely Guyanese family. So you could see that the fence is down. I have a post here between the 2 yards. I still have that to go. So that being said, let's go ahead. We're going to circle around back to the front yard, and let's just show you again the natural fence that we have going on. Through the years, you take the Rosa Sharons, they love to drop their seeds and just grow. And so, that being said, look at the lovely sprouts. Sprouts? It's like their dinner. The lovely buds, so they're growing wonderfully. And we have also, what grows naturally are these trees. And we're going to show you how I took a tree and transplanted it. Okay? I do a lot of transplanting, so that's that. There was by the way, a hummingbird that came over to these flowers yesterday when I came out for my breakfast. It was just amazing to see a hummingbird come over here. So look at the richness of the garden as we come into the May 15th, 16th, I believe it is. All right, so, well, let's just be real spontaneous here. This is a Lilacs bush that I bought. It was all of less than knee high when I purchased 3 of them. These have the purple Lilacses, and they're gonna pop in the next week or so. Isn't that lovely? We don't have a lot of sun back here at the moment, but you can imagine, you know how big these stockade fences are, how tall they are. They're 6+ feet. So he really grew. We come down here, and I don't know the names of these little creepers, but they're beautiful. They have these beautiful flowers. There's a bee over here. Let's see if we can get more bee life going on. That's pretty neat. One thing I became this year, I turned off the fear of bees. I mean, after all, they're just doing their job. And I'm not afraid of them anymore. Which is really cool. The rose bush. Oh, I hear him buzzing around. And he flew away. Here's the rose bush. Once again, he really thrived. I was going to dig it out of the ground and throw it away. because it just wasn't showing any promise. And a little bit of tender loving care, and that came back. Really. Oh, here's the snake. There's a snake down here. This is a gardener snake, I believe. Garter Snake. We downloaded the app. It's interesting, he wants to live here. I thought maybe he was just hanging out and sleeping here the other day. And so here he is. We're going to leave him alone. Hopefully you can see the snake. I don't want to bother him and move him around. Let's see. Let's come over here. If my camera moves quick, that's why. And I can't really zoom in. I have to move my camera in. There he is. You can see him down there now. All right, and here is another. This one here was behind the growth. And I don't know why. But it's another lilacs, and he's really prospering here. Okay, so let's come over here. And I let these 3 trees grow. Intentionally. 3 trees. There's 1, I'll try not to fall, 2 here, and 3, 1 in the back, by the back of the kayak. So I was here just yesterday, before the storm came in, 2 days ago, sorry, and I found a little tree growing. I'm going to show you where I put them. And so there's a real specific reason why I put the tree. There's actually 2 here. And here he is. And it's really dark. I hope we're seeing what I'm seeing. So there's this tree here. And the reason I planted him was because right through these 2 houses is a 2nd floor porch. And I just want to get a little privacy from that. So we have this little guy here, he's doing better. And then this guy I found behind the shed. You can see his leaves are getting better. Yesterday they were really wilty. So that's what we did. And here's Git. He's wondering where I am. And so I bought this tree. This is a flower pear tree, I believe. Well, it's a peach Corinthian pink, and it is very, very generous. We hope we'll get some peaches. There were tons of buds, beautiful flowers, and look how tall he is. I got him when he was tall, but they're thriving. But I got this guy also as a privacy guy. But the problem is, you can see where the Git is in my porch. If I turn right around, whoops, he's over here. So that's why I took this guy. And here's a squirrel coming to say good morning. Hello, Mr. Squirrel. I'll see how close I can get to him. He's coming down to say hello. Can't believe he didn't see me. Here he is. Mr. Squirrel. He's coming to say hello. He's down there in the plastic. Oh, you know what he's doing? He's drinking. I bet you anything he's drinking water from the rain last night. Yep, that's what he's doing. Let's see if he'll come over here. Let's see how brave he gets. There he is under there. Oh, there he goes. Came down for a little bit of water. Okay. All right, so let's get on. So we had a bee, we have Git, a bee, a squirrel, a snake. How's that for some visitors? Alright, so today what we're going to be doing is finally getting rid of all this brush. My neighbor actually looked over and said, "What are you doing with that?" Perfect for making bonfires, but guess what? That's not allowed in the city. And I proved that point several times over. You can't have little fires in your backyard. Okay, so now here is the apple tree. This guy is going to give us 3 different types of apples. And he really got beat up by the squirrels, by the way. The squirrels would climb to the top of the branches, pull them together, and just eat all the fresh leaves. I have to imagine that's what they were doing. So doing that, they snapped some branches and so on and so forth. I noticed the birds love landing in these trees, in the bushes. Here's the Forsythia, which is saying hello to the sun. Now all of our yellow flowers are mostly gone and making way for the new green, which we see here. Isn't that just marvelous? Okay, I hope to get to this pile and cut it up into 4-foot sections, or 5, or whatever it will be. It'll fit in my humble little RAV4, and take it down to the center in the city where I can finally get rid of all that. And through the months, we'll be going through the back fence area and getting rid of any wood that I've thrown through the years. And I have been throwing stuff back here to stop my backyard from going into my neighbor's backyard. Hey, let's look at the progress of this guy. He got really beat up by the squirrels, this guy. This is a rose bush that I planted. There's one here. Here's the next one. Okay. And here is the third one. The third rose bush. So we got 3 in a row there. All right, let's make our way to the front. I think we're done. Wow. 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 Get. That's good. Come on, get. All right, so we'll move along here. Good. Good, good, good. Oh, he wants to go inside. So we'll let him go inside. He'll let me open the door all day long. Here we go. All right, so that's that. Let's go around front, and I want to show you the third Lilacs, which is incredible. It finally popped. I tell you, the older we get, we just want to live outside and appreciate these things. So this is the fence. I thought for sure the scrappers would take it, but I think because of the wood inside, they said no way, or it's rusty, too rusty. I don't know. So I got to take that wood out. All right, here's our Rosa Sharons. These guys just grew from this guy here, dropped all its seeds. He died because he got suffocated from the sun, and it just didn't survive. So we let these guys grow. These will be nice privacy bushes. Now look at the lilacs. Let's come on over here. I wish you could smell them, but oh my Lord, they finally popped. Look at them. Absolutely beautiful. Trying to get out of my own sunlight. Absolutely beautiful and fragrant. Just beautiful. Early in the spring, when I did my first one, I came here and on purpose. Look, you can't even see the flag. So you can see the growth. I wouldn't be surprised in a couple of years if it goes over the top of my front roof. Absolutely beautiful. Now these flowers here seem like they've seen their peak. I think this is an azalea. I've got 2 azaleas, 2 very different types of azaleas. But yeah, the flowers are starting to wilt away. I wouldn't be surprised next week if we do a session of what the heck did you do this weekend, that there'll be half that. All right, coming down here, look how these guys have grown. I mean, things are just popping, absolutely popping. I threw down some natural, get what you call this. I got 3 bags of it left. You throw it on the chips and it helps cut back on the weeds. Here's the other azalea. At some point, I believe it's going to be growing some flowers. Oh yeah, you can see a bud right down in there. Put my coffee down without spilling it, hopefully. Right here. Yeah, right there. And there's that. Here's another Rose of Sharon. This is now the big one. The other one was, at this point, it would have been way up over the front roof. The one over there that died. So, oh my goodness. Really quite pleased with all the growth. Springtime has been absolutely wonderful. If you go back to session 1, even 2, there was no rock garden here. I put the rocks in here to try to stop the dirt from flowing away. And we bought these guys. They shine really nice at night on these guys. Now, I can see these guys. Here I am, I love gardens and I don't know the name of things. There's the ant doing his thing. So I already put the braces, these things here, because I put them in a couple weeks ago, and the stalks were about just up over here, just a little bit. And now look. And you may recall, if you've been following me, that I said these are going to be really, really tall. Really, really tall. I'm going to stand next to it. And it comes up to just past, I'd say they're about 3 feet at the tallest there. Maybe more. So yeah, it's a good idea to get these guys to help them from falling over, because when those flowers pop, they're quite heavy. All right, I think I'm going to end here. This is typically where I start, is on this corner of the house. And I'll just back out until you can see the whole garden. All right. I'm one of those strange guys that also takes care of that piece of grass between the road where you put your garbage and recycle and a sidewalk. I love taking care of it. Well, there you go. How does my garden grow? Absolutely amazing. Thanks for watching. Set the coffee down. All right. Take care. Shalom uvracha. Tot ziens. Maslami. Bye bye.